make videos on Friday, but today I was just so excited because I went to New Orleans for the Super Bowl this past weekend and I wanted to make a little video about it, so here we go. I don't know why I snapped. I went to New Orleans. So let me rewind all the way back to how it all started. A couple weeks ago, if you remember, I made a video asking you guys if you guys wanted to be a part of the intro to Beyonce's halftime special for the Super Bowl, and y'all were like, yeah, let's do it. So many of you guys entered that Pepsi was like, hey, Tyler, so many of your professional fangirls are in this commercial that we should probably just bring you to New Orleans for the Super Bowl, right? And I was like, I'm not doing anything but sitting on Tumblr during all day on Sunday, so maybe I could just go to New Orleans instead. So then on Friday, I hopped on a plane to New Orleans, got settled into our amazing house that Pepsi got us for the weekend, and then went out on the town on Friday night on Bourbon Street. And if you don't know Bourbon Street is very like spring break Cancun-y. It's crazy. It's a lot of people, a lot of crazy people. We got a little bit rowdy. Got some beads like the classy ladies we were by people throwing them off their roof balconies. We were having a good time. And then on Saturday, we got to go to the official NFL Super Bowl experience, which was amazing. And I was like, okay, I don't know anything about football. I don't know anything about sports. Like, where's Beyonce? There were a ton of football activities, and then there were a ton of, you know, posing activities. So obviously, I was smizing every which way. And so then, on Saturday night, we went to the Audi Super Bowl party, which I was not cool enough to be at, but somehow I made it into. Like, literally, everybody in the party was so hot. Like, I got to meet one of my favorites from Project Runway, Anthony Ryan. And then I look up on stage and there's Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister, DJing, because why not? It was just an amazing party. And then I'm like, wait, I still have the Super Bowl tomorrow and the Super Bowl after party. Like, I am not ready. So then Sunday rolls around, and so then we head on over to the Pepsi Mansion, which was absolutely astounding and humongous and fabulous and decadent and opulent in every way. And the Pepsi Mansion was so insane that you needed a key to get in. Like, literally, this was the key to get in. The New Orleans Pepsi 5th quarter, February 3rd, 2013 party. And then as the minutes are dwindling down, I am getting so excited for the Pepsi halftime special because I want to see all of you guys in the halftime intro for Beyonce's concert. And then I'm watching it and bam, there I am in the commercial. I am literally in a Super Bowl commercial. Like, for the halftime. Like, that doesn't happen. That's like literally a check off the bucket list. I am putting a link to that in the description, so check that out. It was amazing. And then the Beyonce concert happened and I was not ready. I was not worthy. I just about died. Beyonce took me to church. She taught me a lesson or two or three or a million. It was perfect. And so then after the game, we are all escorted to the other side of the mansion, and apparently there's gonna be a performer, and I'm just sitting there in the front row thinking, who could it be? Who could it be? And I'm looking at the set and I'm like, wait, I recognize this set. I know who's gonna be here. I am literally dead. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I am obsessed with my country prince, Hunter Hayes. And so there I am standing in the front row, and yes, it is Hunter Hayes, and he gets introduced and I am screaming. I am singing along to literally every single song, and I am within 5 feet. And he gives me a pic, and I take a picture with him. He is amazing. He is fabulous. He is adorable. He is beautiful. He is so talented. He plays all the instruments on his album. If you don't know him, you need to get his album. I will put a link to my favorite song of his in the description. And I am just dead because there was nothing else that could have happened that I needed. The night was perfect already. But then more happened. So then after the Hunter Hayes concert, we go and watch the Roots perform. They were amazing. Hunter Hayes comes out and performs a song with them, and then Jamie Foxx comes out and performs a song with them, and then I'm dancing in the room with everybody else, and I look over and there's a guy from True Blood. And so then after that part of the after party, I head out into the other room and I'm listening to the music that's being DJ'd, and I keep hearing throughout songs somebody going, yeah! And I look over and I'm like, is that who I think it is? And it is literally Lil Jon DJing, and I am like, this isn't happening. Like, I walk over, I'm this far away from Lil Jon as he's like, doing some music. I don't know how DJs do music. And then I'm talking to this fabulous woman and I'm like, oh my god, did you see Hunter Hayes' performance? It was so good. And she's like, oh my god, I love Hunter Hayes. And I'm like, girl, you do not love Hunter Hayes like I love Hunter Hayes. And she's like, do you want to check that? Do you want to compete like that? Because girl, let's go ask Hunter Hayes himself. And so then I am in another world as I am being whisked away to his tour bus, and I enter his tour bus, and there he is just sitting there, and he looks up at me and he's like, hey! And I'm like, hey! And then we hug and embrace, and he's like, you knew every line of every song. And I'm like, because you're my country prince. I didn't actually say that, but that's what I was thinking. And so there we are, just sitting on his tour bus chatting, talking about the Super Bowl, talking about new music, talking about the Grammys, talking about his album, talking about his live EP, talking about his story, talking about my story. We are just getting to know each other because basically we are now besties. And so then we snap a picture and basically it looks like Ellen DeGeneres meeting Niall Horan. And so that in a nutshell was my Super Bowl experience, and I literally could not have had a better time. If you guys have never been to a Super Bowl experience, you need that as part of your life. So I am giving you guys a chance to win tickets to next year's Super Bowl. I know, it is that amazing. So click the link below, go enter, it's super easy, and honestly, it's free tickets to the Super Bowl. That's once in a lifetime, so go do it. And like I told you in my last video, I am giving away a free iPad mini to somebody that was live tweeting the entire weekend with me with the hashtag Pepsi Halftime. So I am announcing who the winner is on my Facebook. If you want to find out if you won, click the link below. I know there's a lot of links down there, but click each one because each one has a little special something for you this week. But that was basically my Super Bowl experience. It was literally a dream come true. I had no plans to go to the Super Bowl. I had no plans to even do anything for the Super Bowl, and then this all came up, and I just feel really lucky. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys this week. Until next week, have a good life. Later. I got to drink a lot. I got to meet some people. So here's a video about it.